Today in class I had a really great question about how to solve this problem here. So this is number 3. So this is number 3, I'll put a 3 here. Number 3 in exercise 13.09. And the idea here is we were to solve for x. We were to find the value for x. And there are several different ways we can approach this. And this is the great thing about algebra. So the way in which I did it in class today is I decided, well, first of all, I was going to resolve this side here, and then I was going to cross multiply. That was my strategy. So I've got a 7 here, and I'm going to subtract 7 from 2x on 3. But in order to add or subtract something where fractions are concerned, we need the same denominator. So the denominator here needs to be the same as here. So I would have to multiply this by the denominator to make the denominator the same. So I could now rewrite this. So that implies that 2x on 3 minus, well, 3 sevens are 21 on 3, because 21 on 3 is 7, is equal to x on 2. And I'm very careful to keep the equal signs under each other. It shows you that you really understand the grammar of mathematics if you do that. And people will think, well, you know what you're doing. All right, so we've now got two separate things. I'm going to turn that into one expression because the denominator is the same now. So I can use a long vinculum, remember that word? A long vinculum over the common denominator, and I've got 2x minus 21 is equal to x on 2. And now we can do a very useful thing. We can just cross multiply. And by that I mean I can multiply the 2 by all of this here, and I can multiply the 3 by everything on the side here, which just happens to be x. So let's do that. So I'm going to multiply 2 by all of this. I'm going to write that out. 2 by 2x minus 21 equals 3 times x. So I'm just going to write 3x. There it is. Now I'm going to multiply this out. So I've got 2 times 2x. That's going to be 4x. And 2 times negative 21, which is going to be negative 42. And all that equals 3x. So now I'm going to subtract, let's see, what's the best way of doing it? I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. Here it is, subtracting 3x from both sides. And that leaves me with, well, 4x minus 3x is 1x, minus 42 equals, well, 3x minus 3x is 0. So now I'm going to, this is no good to me, I need to find out the value of x. So something minus 42 is 0. Well, let's see, I'm going to put this on the other side, so I'm going to add 42 to both sides. There it is. And 42 minus 42 is 0. So x is equal to, well, 0 and 42 is 42. And there is my first solution. So I'm going to now do the second way in the next video.